Hey, welcome back. I have a message for you guys today. As you seen in my last video, which go check that video out, I'm entering into adult spelling bee and I stopped at the store to get me some catfish. So while I'm giving you guys the message, I'm going to be getting that catfish prepared for the video I do later on for you guys. And that's going to be how to cook some catfish, or you can just walk through the steps with me with my process on how I cook catfish, okay? But right now, we gonna get started into this message, okay? This is all about how to know that you are healed from something, okay? How do you guys know if you heal from situations? You know what? I know how I'm healed from situations. I know I'm healed from situations when people from those situations reoccur, in the hatred, or well, I'll never actually have hatred for anybody like that, to be honest. But I know when the anxiety and the animosity from how I felt towards those people is not there, or is not in existence anymore. They can come back around me and it's all love. It's bygones are bygones. I know I'm healed from a situation when I don't even talk about the situation anymore. I don't bring up the details, or at least if it is brought back up, the details aren't even remembered. Maybe the big details, but the little petty details, they don't even surface. You know how many? Oh, this is cold. What? They only put, yeah, this is horrible. But it's not horrible, but I know I'm healed when people bring up the past and I'm not even triggered to defend myself. When I just let them think whatever they came up with, or whatever they think they still know. You can think whatever you thought. It don't mean you right, but I'm not gonna stand here to prove it to you either, because you telling me that you done already made up your mind. And we do not prove to people that already done made up their mind and they didn't come to you and ask questions their self. We don't do that. You know, another thing, I know I'm myself when I'm healed. That's what I do know. I know I'm myself. I know my skin be glowing better. I know I'm able to get out the bed and be motivated. That's how I know I be healed. I'm gonna put some water in this bag and put the fish back up in here and let it thaw out. But another way I know when I'm healed is when somebody come back around that probably did some bogus or malicious or whatever stuff to me, and I almost forget that I'm supposed to be mad at them. And I know I distance myself from them, but I can't quite put my finger on what they did. That's when you know you healed, or you passed the situation, or from a situation, or you healed from a situation. When you can't even remember why you mad at a person, okay? And never dwell on being mad at a person, okay? Heal yourself. It ain't no point to be holding on to this same stuff that's not gonna serve you to moving on to the next phases of life, the next stages. Okay? I don't know if you guys can see this, but can y'all see that water in there? I filled it up with water and put these little slits of fish, it's dripping, back in the bag so it can thaw out. Okay, that's how you thaw out your fish. But yeah, that's another thing. I know I'm healed when situations not smelling fishy. Not fishy towards me anymore. Okay? It won't smell fishy. It won't be fishy. What I mean by things won't be fishy anymore is, you know, sometimes when you be salty at people or whatever, sometimes you can rest in that state of being suspect of them or skeptical. So everything they do, you unsure about. When you not that way towards them or that situation anymore, that's when you know you healed. They'll be able to come around, and if they're healed in their new self or from that situation, they'll be able to come around you and y'all can just be cool. Or if they're not, or they still doing the same things they doing, it still won't even affect you. You just gonna come around in your natural essence and let it roll off your shoulders, okay? It's gonna roll off. That's when you know you heal, when stuff roll off. It roll off. Wipe me down, okay? Wipe me down. All right? Wipe it off. Wipe you down. All right? With healing. So you can get in your blessings. Your bag blessing. Your blessing bag. All right? That's how you know you heal. Keep healing. Keep being moved on from situations. A lot of situations don't even be that big to be dwelling in them, to still be holding on to them. All right? Sometimes you can't have the control you want to change situations. You can only change you and how you feel about a situation or putting the situation to rest. That's what you can change. Okay? So I'm going to finish letting this catfish thaw out. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, leave some comments. Keep up with me for some more discussions. And I will be back for the next video in maybe an hour or two after this catfish finished thawing out. And I have everything set up for that next video, okay? So stay tuned for all the content, okay? You don't want to miss nothing, all right? All right? All right. Next time.
To win, to fight, to conquer, to thrive.